What is up, everybody? This is Matt Ogle with VYPE Media, and I have a very special guest here at the Coach's Corner, Coach Candi Weige from Bridgeland Softball, having another tremendous season. So tell me, Coach, despite like losing all of your stars, not all of your stars, I should say, you had the big three last year. You had Trinity Allen, Haley Stum, and Lily Pearson's all gone. But for somehow you don't rebuild, you reload. Tell me, what was the process of getting this team to rally again and kind of reestablish yourself as a state power now that you're entering the regional tournament?
Well, I think that, just like you said, like having those girls here last year really, laid a foundation for this team for this year, just being able to show, themselves of what they're able to accomplish, together. Obviously we missed all of our seniors from last year and the years before that have helped build this program. But, the seniors have really taken on that authority of trying to, hold the standard that we held, in years past and make sure that we just like hold ourselves high at every practice and every game and, just try to continue, what we've been able to accomplish thus far.
And accomplish you have you. Before the season, we had y'all ranked as the number 3 team, and y'all kind of kept that up in terms of 6A. Last year, y'all made history by reaching the state semis for the first time in program history. Right now, you're in the regional semis, preparing to take on Midway. What do you think the keys to this game are? They're a tough team out of Waco, but y'all have plenty of momentum behind you. What do you think is going to be the essential or critical factor in potentially moving on to the regional final?
Sure. I think that any competitor that we have from now on is going to be, at a high level and competing at a high level. And honestly, we have been blessed, to be able to play some such competitive teams from the get-go, from starting from by district on. We've had, there's not really been a lax in the lineup, so to speak, of being able to, to get through some of these teams. Although, our girls have really done a good job of, trying to do their best of dominating, at their game. But I think that the teams that we've been able to play this year have still been able to keep us at that level of play that we need to be at to prepare us for, games ahead. And Midway is a very accomplished program. They are, highly competitive. They've got a great coaching staff behind them. And so I think it's going to be a great series.
Yeah, that y'all have been playing some really good teams, so I think y'all are well prepared for it. For instance, Klein Oak last week, y'all got it was series tied, and then last game, game 3, I believe y'all were down 6-0 to start off, and
We
then
were.
15 runs later, it's over. Like, what a way to cap off the regional quarters. And the bats have been on fire. Obviously, you got your star pitcher, my girl, Sydney Action Jackson, leading the way. But you have so many other key pieces. Obviously, Trinity's younger sister is Shane Allen. You got some other ones that I like haven't kind of been flying under the radar, like Madison
Right.
Taylor. Obviously Danny Lopez, Chesley Swisher. Tell me, who have been like some of the, I guess, supportive, maybe not supportive, but just people that have kind of exceeded expectations and risen up the ranks in terms of your lineup?
I think that also the team of these girls that we have in the lineup right now have done something to help us get to this point. I know that we can only play 9 people on the field, but we truly have a squad of kids that are just willing to go all out for each other. And we've got a lot of people that can play at a lot of different places, and I think that flexibility really helps us out a lot. Our infield, we've got Danny Lopez at third and Brooke Gonzalez at first and Carly Melton at second, and we've got Riley over there at shortstop. And so Riley Marquardt is our shortstop. She was there last year as well. But we have a lot of girls that are really just putting in that work together, that have really created such a bond with each other, that they just play really well behind each other, and they keep each other grounded, but they also encourage each other really well. We have a phenomenal bench too that knows their roles. We have girls that are just strictly, base runners for each other, but they know what their role is and they thrive with it. You can see in our dugout, it doesn't stop. The celebrating, the encouragement and the competition and the accountability that they hold for each other, I think is really, really cool to be able to watch. They're a fun group of girls to watch. They have been in the past, but they're really fun this year. They keep each other alive. So it's really exciting to watch.
That's something I noticed. I'm approaching my second year being at VYPE. but something I noticed last year was my first time covering softball. I mean, y'all go wild. Y'all are crazy in the dugout. Y'all never stop chanting. Y'all never stop getting the hype going. Same thing applies to the crowd, especially in the later rounds of the postseason. Like y'all got such a following, and that's what really made softball appeal to me. Like I never saw this. I never really got into that before. And I mean, Bridgeland and you and Lake Creek, like following y'all last off season, not off season, last postseason. And I told your girls after the game was over and at state, I'm like, y'all are the reason I've come to love softball. Like
Oh,
y'all,
thank you.
no
Thank you very
problem.
much.
Yeah, I mean, you can,
It's a huge compliment. I
yeah,
mean, these girls really just do a good job of staying encouraging towards each other. I mean, we do a lot of work in the fall to kind of prepare us for the spring. We know what a grind it's going to be like, and we understand. I mean, there's so many sacrifices that these girls have to give up, on a daily basis for each other, and so it really creates a really strong bond with each other whenever we have to go through these hard times. That's creating memories at the same time, but they really do like to get to work, and they are the hardest working kids. I mean, these girls that have come through Bridgeland have been just extraordinary with their work ethic, and I think that's just a strong testimony to what they're trying to achieve, and I'm just very proud of their efforts.
I mean, let's keep that going. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's only a few rounds remaining. It'd be great to see y'all in Austin again. We're wishing y'all the best of luck.
thank
It all
you.
starts Thursday, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, yes,
Thursday.
Thursday at Caldwell High School.
All right. This is a series you won't want to miss, people. Keep an eye out for Bridgeland softball on a mission to return to state. Got a lot of weapons. I know I couldn't name all the names. I'm sure you could if we had the time. Sorry if I left y'all out. I'm sure you're going to give people reasons to remember your name in the future, anyways. But
No
thank you
doubt.
for your time once again, Coach, and go get them this week at Midway.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thanks
All
for having
right.
me. All right,
Absolutely.
bye-bye.
Oh, wait. Okay. I was about to leave the meeting. Hold on. Let me end the recording.
Okay.